Hey guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add custom questions to your Facebook lead forms if you want to filter out some of your leads. And we are going to start by launching a campaign. So in the ads launcher area, just click launch new campaign and then select the platform. Then just go ahead and select the ad template that you are going to use. So I'm going to do a sample guitar ad campaign. So let's go to that category. And then select our template. So for example, this one right here. And the first thing we'll be doing is filling out the campaign details. So the campaign type is always going to be lead form. Then let's go ahead and add our budget. And then on the website field, you want to grab the calendar link where people can either book in their free trial lesson or their quick call with you. So I already have it opened on the other tab. And all I'm going to do is just copy the permanent link right here. And then go back here and paste that. Moving on, we have the custom values. So just fill this out with your info. So first name is my name and then my last name. So on the field online or in person in location city, if you are focusing on online lessons, then just simply type in online. But if you are doing in-person lessons, then type that in as in-person in that specific city or location. So for example, in person in London. So same field as below, which is online or location city. So again, if you're doing online, just type in online. But if you are doing in-person lessons, then type in the location city. So we're literally just following the format that's stated on the field name. And moving on, we have location settings. So just simply add the location that you want to target. So if it's a city, just go ahead and select city right here and search for the specific city using the search function. So London, let's say this one right here, and just like that. And then if you scroll up, if you want to add some tweaks to the ad copy or the headline, just simply click on the pencil icon up here next to the ad copy and go through where you want to add some tweaks. So you can check the headline and the description up here as well as the ad copy. So if you did make any changes, make sure to hit OK. So I'm not going to be doing any changes here, so I'll just leave that as it is. And next up here is selecting the ad images. So to select or update the images you will use for the ad, then again, just click on the pencil icon next to the image and select the images that you want to use. So you can use the existing images that we have here on our template library. And you can also use the ones that you have uploaded under client library. And you can also upload it under client media if you haven't yet. So let's just use the existing ones here. So select up to 4 images and click apply. So now that we're done with the basics of customizing your ad, we'll now move on to setting up your custom lead form. And to do that, you want to scroll down and click on advanced settings down here. So just click on the arrow. And the only thing you really want to look at is the lead form area. So just click on the arrow right here once again to see all of the details. So let's select custom lead form. And the first thing it'll ask you is to add a name to your lead form. So just make sure that the name of the lead form is unique and it's something that you haven't used yet before. So let's do guitar custom question campaign. And then the first thing we'll do here is look at the intro. So it will have the existing lead form template that's linked to the ad copy that you want to use. So just one note here, if you are doing custom lead form questions, you want to update the custom value in here. This will not be automatically populated anymore since we are technically using a separate lead form that's not linked to the template. So what you want to do is replace this with the actual value that you have added on the custom values area. So in this case, it's going to be in person in London. So let's do that. So again, the only thing that you really want to do here is update the custom value since it will not be automatically populated when you launch the campaign. And then just take note that when you are updating the headline, just be aware that there is a character limit to this. So for headlines, the character limit is about 90 characters. So if you are indeed going to be updating this, just make sure that it's going to be less than 90 characters. So once you've updated the intro section, we'll now move on to questions. And what we want to focus in here is the short answer questions. So just click on expand section. And here's where we will be adding our custom questions. So let's go ahead and add our first one. So something simple like this. So it can be any questions that you think will really help you in filtering out some of the leads that are coming in. So if you want to add another short answer question, just simply click on this button here that says add another short answer, and you will have another field just like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add one short answer questions, and then I'll show you how to add a multiple choice question. So if you click on expand section for multiple choice, you will have these fields here for question and then the answer. So let's add a question here. So now that I have added my question here, let's go ahead and add some choices. So let's do beginner, intermediate, and lastly advanced. So you can definitely add more multiple choice question in here. Just simply click on add multiple choice question. So for now, I will be adding these two questions. And moving down here, let's go to completion. Let's just double check here. So if you want to add some changes in here, then feel free to do so. But again, take note that there are some character limits to the headline and the call to action text. So just make sure to use less than 90 characters. So once you're happy with the form questions that you have added, let's go ahead and scroll down and click on Save Lead Form. So you don't want to forget this. This ensures that your lead form will actually be created. So click that and it will scroll you back up to the top. And if you scroll down, it should say down here that it's been saved like this. So that's pretty much all you have to do here. Once you're happy with the custom questions and once you're happy with the images and the ad copy, we are now good to launch. So now let's go ahead and just click on launch new campaign or launch campaign and wait for this to load. So make sure not to click outside of this window and wait for it to be 100%. So after launching the campaign, now we have to create matching fields in your Music Teacher Pros account. And this next step is to ensure that the data correctly gets uploaded on your account so you can actually see the answers of that lead from the lead form. So just scroll up and now we have to go to settings. And from here, you want to go to custom fields. And what we're going to do here is add the same fields that you have added on your lead form. So we'll just be literally recreating that on your Music Teacher Pros account. So just click on add field. And the first thing I'll add is the short answer field that I created or added. So select single line, click next. So for the field name, what you want to add here is the question that you have added. So let's add the first one is, do you have a guitar? And then under group, let's add that under additional info and then save. And then the next thing is adding the multiple choice question that I have added. So just click on add field once again. And now what we want to select here is radio select and then click next. And then let's go ahead and add the question once again on the field name. So just literally type in the same question that you have added on the lead form. And then again, under group, let's add that under additional info. And then let's go ahead and add the multiple choice answers that we have also added on the lead form. So it's beginner, intermediate, and lastly, advanced. And then let's go ahead and save that once more. So once you've added all of your custom questions as a custom field, the next thing we'll do is mapping that on the integrations area. So just go to integrations and go to Facebook form fields mapping. And in here, you will see the form name that you have added or created. So the next thing we'll do is just click map fields and we will just be matching that with the custom fields that we just created. So you will notice that the first name, last name, phone number, and email are automatically mapped by default. So you don't really have to do anything else in here. We just have to focus on the two that we created. So the first one is what's your current level. So you can go ahead and do a search so you can easily find it. So it's this one. And then lastly, I have a second question here. There we go. So we literally just have to match with the fields that we created and then click on confirm. And once you've mapped the fields, that's literally all you have to do. The next thing is just waiting for the leads to come in and looking at the answers that they have added on the form. And then just to show you guys real quick how that looks like, let's go ahead and do a sample lead form submission. So back in the ads launcher, let's go ahead and preview our campaign to do a sample test on the lead form. So just click on preview here and then show ad. So you will see the ad on your feed as if it's an actual ad. So all we have to do is click sign up and then you will see the lead form that we have created. So let's just go ahead and answer the questions right here. So yes, and then continue. And then it'll ask us for the contact information. So just click on continue once more and submit. There we go. Now, if we go back to your Music Teacher Pros account and go to contacts, And then let's go to the contact that I have submitted. So it's this contact right here. So let's hide empty fields so that the fields that are empty will not show, and then go to additional info. And from here, you will see the answers that they have added on the lead form. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us in the group. We'll see you there.